Everest Base Camp. Yes, if you are guys ever planning to do Everest Base Camp trekking, then this video is going to be really helpful for you guys. So in this video I'm going to talking about the most important things that you have to know before doing Everest Base Camp trekking. So Everest means top of the world, so everybody wants to go in the top of the wall. So even like this video is not about the climbing, okay? This video is just about the base camp trekking. So I'm gonna tell the information till the Kalapatra and then back to the Kathmandu. So this video is gonna be like the from Kathmandu to Kathmandu, all the information as possible. I'm gonna share my experience as I'm guiding for 7 years. So this video is gonna be really helpful for those who are planning to go to Everest Base Camp, even solo or with a guide. So this video is for all, okay? This video is for Nepali also. I'm gonna give information about Nepali people also, for Nepali people also, and for foreigner also, because for Nepali people they don't need to buy a permit. For foreign people they need to do a lot of things. So I'm gonna tell both information in this video, so please watch till the end. So let's start the video. So guys, there's the 5 most common things that all the travelers, all the trekkers must know before going to Everest Base Camp treks. So these are: number 1 is the permit, number 2 is itinerary, number 3 is gear, number 4 is AMS, is altitude mountain sickness, and number 5 is cost. So guys, when trekkers in Nepal they come here and then planning to trek to any trekking, the first things that come in their mind is permits. How to buy the permit, how to get the permit. So for Everest Base Camp, I'm going to tell you the most important things is, for Everest Base Camp you don't need to buy any permit from Kathmandu. There is one Teams card that you must buy, but nowadays you don't have to buy this Teams card also for Everest Base Camp trekking, as for they have their own local permits. So for Everest Base Camp trekking there is 2 types of permit you have to buy. That is, one is in Lukla you can buy, and another is a Monzo. It's called Monzo. There's on the way you can buy. They will stop you and then you can buy there. You can pay there yourself directly. Is okay. So one permit is called local permit, that is VDC permit, and then another is national park permit. So about the cost I will talk it later. So if you are doing Everest Base Camp trekking, then don't worry like about how to buy the permit from Kathmandu or where to buy the permit from Kathmandu. So guys, number 2 is itinerary. So itinerary means like the route of the trekking. So before going to any trekking in Nepal, you must be careful about your itinerary, like how many days you have to do the trek. So because like one trekking, or like we have the lots of trekking have like a various of routes, you know, like too many routes for the same trekking. Like you can do the same trekking for 10 days, same trekking you can make it like even sometime like 6 days, because like there is a short route, or even like there is you can do it like the longer days also, no problem. So in this Everest Base Camp trekking I'm gonna talking about the 13 days, so Kathmandu to Kathmandu 13 days trekking itinerary, which one is like the suitable and minimum days trek for Everest Base Camp for Nepali also and for foreigner also. So let me talk about that itinerary. So the first day we will take flight to Lukla. It will take 35 minutes more or less, and then after that we will head to Phakding. So height of the Lukla is 2860 meters and height of the Phakding is 2610 meters. So we will go higher places. We will start the trek from high places to we will go sleep at lower places in the first day. So to reach to Phakding will take 3 hours, and then the distance will be like 8 kilometer or 7 to 8 kilometer. Second day we will go to Namche. The height of the Namche is 3440 meter, and then it will take like 6 to 7 hours you can say, and then we will walk like 12 kilometers more or less, okay, more or less 12 kilometers. And then the third day we will do acclimatize in Namche. You must do acclimatize in Namche, okay? It belongs to your health. So if you didn't take the acclimatize, then your body capacity to appetize oxygen level will decrease. So just to make environment habituality, like to take acclimatize is the most important things. So that like acclimatize means like not like stay in the hotel and then sleep or something like that. Acclimatize means like same day you have to go some high point 300-meter above or 400-meter above, and then you can come back again to the hotel. So to Namche, at Namche there is a place Everest viewpoint or Kumjung Valley, or there is a Kunde also. So if you want to go long day, then you can do Kumjung Valley till Kumjung Valley or till Kunde. Otherwise you can just go to Everest viewpoint. You can just enjoy the view is in the 3,800-meter height, and then you can come back again in the Namche. So therefore we will go to Photse Dangda. So the height of the Photse Dangda is more or less like 3,900-meter, and then it will take like 6 to 7 hours. The walking distance also like 9-10 kilometer or 11 kilometers, just 10 to 12 kilometer we will walk per day. And so like that. And day 5 we will go to Dingboche, but you can head it to Feriche also. Okay, yeah, you can go to Dingboche. Dingboche is better place for me. I will recommend you to go to Dingboche. And then height of the Dingboche is 4,360 or 70 kilometers, and then it will take 6 to 7 hours from Photse Dangda. So the day 6 we will acclimatize again in Dingboche. So here also like in acclimatized day we can just climb some mountain, some hills from Dingboche, or there is another village also, Chukung. We can go to Chukung. Chukung is a little higher village, and then come back again to the hotel. So till now you don't have to worry to get hotel. Okay, there is a plenty of hotel in Everest trekking. So and all the hotels like they have the same value. Yes, there is the expensive hotel also. Otherwise basic hotel is all the hotel like same cost, same menu they have. And then most of the hotel are like same. You can just choose yourself, like there's no problem even in season. Till Dingboche there will be no problem, but it's better in season like go there by booking the hotels. So day 7 we will go to Lobuche. So the height of the Lobuche is 4,940 meter, and then it will take like 6 hours, you can say the normal. Okay, normally it can be faster, it can be slower. And then the walking distance is 7 to 8 kilometer, I think 8 kilometer. Lobuche, and then Lobuche there is 5 hotel. You just can book any of the hotel. All the hotels are same. There is Oxygen hotel name Oxygen. There is one expensive hotel also, but the Oxygen, there is hotel Oxygen, there is hotel Lobuche, there is hotel Peak 15, there is five or 6 hotel. And so you can stay in Lobuche, you can stay overnight in Lobuche. And day 8 we will head to Lobuche to Gorakhsep, and then we will go to Everest base camp same day. So height of the Gorakhsep is 5,160 meter, and height of the Everest base camp is 5,364 meter. So in Gorakhsep there is a place, there is a hotel, there is a lodge for stay overnight, but in Everest base camp there is no place to stay overnight. So people who climb the mountain, they will stay in the Everest base camp by camping. So if you want to stay in the Everest base camp, you must need a camping, or you must sleep at the tent. And so you can say like the total distance will be 15 kilometer in that day, because you have to go to Everest base camp and then you can come back. You have to come back again to the Gorakhsep to stay overnight. And then it will take like I think 15 kilometer, and it will take like 8 to 9 hours. And the same day, and it will be harder day because you will be in the mountain, and then it's really windy place there. Okay, it's really windy. So from day 10 from Lobuche we can day 9, I think we will be in day 9. So day 9 we will go early morning, we will wake up, and then we will head to Kalapathar. Kalapathar will take 2 hours to go to Kalapathar, and the height of the Kalapathar is 5,000 545 meter. The height will be different, okay? It depends on the map also. Like some places is written like 5565 meters, some places is written like 5550 meter. So it depends. So Kalapatha, height of the Kalapatha is 5000, more than 5500, that is true. So it will take 2 hours to 3 hours, it depends on you. So 2 hours is the normal time to go to Kalapathar and then come back again to the hotel, and then you take the breakfast, and then you can head it to uh, Lobuche or Feriche. It's on you. You can is a down, actually. It's like you are going down, so you can go back till Feriche. Because like before we will stay in Dingboche, so this time you can go via Feriche also, and you can go via Dingboche also. Is it both places same, and the height of the places, both places are same. So day 10 from Lobuche we can go back to Tengboche. So from Lobuche, Tengboche will be maybe near, but Tengboche is the really valuable place, as there is a monastery like the Tengboche monastery. Tengboche monastery is like the oldest monastery in this place, and then they have really valuable things in the monastery. Is a historical value. So people love to visit Tengboche monastery, and most of the people, they'll want to see the Tengboche monastery. How is Tengboche monastery? They want to see, they want to feel it. So the 11 from Tengboche we can go visit Namche. So it's not like you have to stay in Namche. You can walk down more little till Monjo, but it's on you. You can, otherwise you can just walk back till Monjo. Otherwise you can just stay in Namche and then enjoy your day in Namche. Just take a nap and just walk around the village and just feel the mountain, because in Monjo there is no good view. So you can just stay in the Namche also, or you can go just down back to Monjo. If you do that, then next day you don't need to walk too much. So the day 12 from Namche, you will have to go back to Lukla. So remember that the first day and second day, like it will take 2 days to go to Namche, but on the way back we will do that in 1 day, because it's all the way down, and it's easier. It's faster, not easier, because to walk down for me is not easier, but it's faster. So you can do that in 1 day. So you can just sleep at Lukla. You can choose the hotel, any type of hotel, any kind of hotel. There's a lot of hotel. There's plenty of hotel. You can choose one, and then yes, you can just sleep at Lukla. So it will take like 10 hours, you can say, from Namche. You wake, you walk, you start walk like you can start like early morning walk. Okay, it's better, and you will reach to Lukla as possible faster, and you can sleep at Lukla, and next morning you just take a flight, and then you just back to Kathmandu in your place. So from Lukla to back to Kathmandu, if you have a flight ticket, please reconfirm the flight ticket from Lukla, the places. The hotel you stay, just tell to the owner of the hotel, or tell to some worker in the hotel to do that. Okay, reconfirm your flight ticket just to fix your flight in the next day. Otherwise you will have a problem. Sometime you will have a problem of your ticket to take a flight. So I'm just giving you this information, extra information, bonus information. So the third most important thing is gear. Yes, in Everest trekking you must be careful about the gears you are taking with you. So the first things you must need is like pair of good shoes. Okay, because you have to walk up higher and higher, and then you have to walk down really well. So yes, of course, like trekking means you have to need your legs perfect. So to make your legs perfect every time, you must have a good pair of shoes. 1 or 2 is on you how much you need. And then the shoes must have ability of -10, -10 degrees Celsius. And if you are doing the trek in winter, then is better to have like the -20 degrees centigrade capability. Have one is better. And then of course like the same things, like good jacket you need, that can that can capture like the negative 20 degrees centigrade of the temperature in the Everest base camp, because Everest base camp will be really cold, and winter the temperature goes down till negative 25. Inside the hotel it will be okay, it's not gonna be like that much cold, but it's better to have. And then like the same things, the sleeping bag also like the same temperature. And then wind cheater, because the Everest base camp is too windy place, okay. For the like for till Namche it will be okay, but after Namche it will be too windy. So it's better to wear wind cheater, because in a day you cannot wear the jacket, it's too sunny, and if it's a sunny day it will be really hot as well as really windy, so it's better to wear wind cheater. Just provide just prevent the cold. And then t-shirt and trouser as your wish, as like how much you want, like you want per day one, or you don't want to carry a lot, then you can just take one or two or three isn't you. And then pair of socks, pair of slipper. And then crampon, yes, crampon is the most important things if you are doing this trek in winter, because crampon helps you to capture the snow, it helps you to walk in the snow, that you are not gonna be worried to sleepy, or if you wear the crampon, then it's not gonna be slippery the way. So it's better to trek crampon. You can buy the crampons in Tamil or everywhere, you can take it from your country also, it's an you. And you can buy it in Kathmandu, it's cost like it starts from $10, you can say it starts from $10 to $12 in Kathmandu, Tamil. You can buy it every shop they have. So the other thing is like stick and bandage, is like if you got wound, or if you got like the injured in the way, or if you got pain, so just take a bandage and medication things. And then another most important thing is water purifier, because water is so expensive in Everest base camp trek, water is so expensive, so it's better to take water purifier pills. For Nepali people no problem, because they can drink water from any tap or any river also. But for foreigner, they will have a problem, they will get diarrhea if they drink the water from the river or water from the tap. So it's better to use water purifier, water purification, or the water purifier, whatever your country have is better, okay. For Nepali people is not gonna be things. And then yes, for towels they are not gonna provide you, because in season they will be busy, so towels you can take with you. And then yes, and then in the room they will provide you the blanket also, they will provide you the bed, they will provide you the pillow in room. So other else you have to carry yourself, and anything else like the book, like the devices, whatever you want you can carry yourself, anything important. But these are the most important things, you can just read it and then things. And then if you found out like anything else, you can just suggest in the comment also, okay. If you knew like in any topic, okay, in any topic, if you have the questions, or if you found out anything new, or anything like you want to tell me like, okay, this one also you must need, then you can just comment me, or you can just pin it, comment it, and then it will be help to other people also. So fourth most important common things is AMS, means altitude mountain sickness. So AMS stands for altitude mountain sickness. The sickness normally start after the height of 3,500 meter, but it depends, okay. Some people they came from below to sea level, like from Israel, from Uganda, Uruguay. These places are like the below sea level, so they will feel sickness really faster. So for them they have to take too much rest, and then they can just climb small like 13 days trekking, they can make it for 15 days 16 days, it depends on them. So but normally after 3,500 meter people started to feel really low level of oxygen. So and then yes, altitude mountain sickness is like it happens because of the lower level of the oxygen. Like in the mountain there is really low level of the oxygen, really small vegetation, really small plantation there, so there is really low level of oxygen. And then in this altitude mountain sickness you will feel vomiting, you will feel nausea, you will feel diarrhea, you will feel pain, very bad pain in your head, like very bad headache. And then the most common thing is like you will feel really hard to take breath, and then you will feel sleepy, and then sometime unconscious also, like yes, like see, you can just conclude yourself, like if you are getting sick, attitude mountain sickness, then you will start to blame other people, okay? Because the oxygen level of your brain, like how much they need, your brain need the oxygen level is really low, so you start to feel really negative way. So you will start to feel negative, you will start to feel blame other people, maybe you will start to feel your blame your friend, or like criticize a lot. Is like the some of negativity will come to your mind because of the lower level of oxygen, and then you will feel sleepy. But I'm suggesting you, if you feel like sick, do not sleep too much in the mountain, just walk down, okay? So how to prevent is like, the first thing is like you have to take a Diamox, you have to take the medication whatever. For us, like we will mostly suggest the Diamox, otherwise whatever you have to prevent the high altitude sickness, whatever you have, you can just use the medication from the beginning level, okay? If you're afraid of getting high sickness, then you have to use that from the beginning. And another second thing is like yes, whenever you feel like you will feel really hard to breathe or something like that, you just stop in the place. Don't walk ahead, don't walk more, just take a rest. And then if you feel more like a problem, then just, if you feel more sleepy or something like that, then please don't walk more. And then the third thing is like eat, drink and sleep. the, that three things, most important things, if you are doing trekking in the mountain, or if you are climbing also, if you are climbing in the mountain, these three things is really important, because you will be really weak because you walk all the day in the wind, in the sun. So drink is most important things. You have to drink more than 5 liter water, 6 liter water, 7 liter, it's on you, but more than 5 liter is the better for your health, okay? It depends on your body size also, but more than 5 liter, that is the normal. And then eat, please eat well. If you have the low budget, don't save this budget, they're like thinking like, okay, maybe I will finish it. So if you are doing this, just make a budget plan, and then don't be stingy for eat the food, whatever it doesn't matter, but just eat. And then yes, eat well, and then sleep. Like never try to wake up all the night in the mountain. How much you will sleep? Like 6 hours, 7 hours, just sleep, okay? Need sleep like really needy things for the mountains, otherwise you will feel another day. Because like if you didn't sleep at the night, your blood pressure level will be decreased, and then it will like it will make you sick really faster. So it's better sleep is the important things in the trekking. So eat, sleep, and then yeah. And another thing is like, if you feel sick, then just like we have the Nepali food dal bhat, eat dal bhat, because dal bhat give you lots of power. And another is like I'm recommend the people like garlic soup. When you are feeling like the high mountain sickness, garlic soup will give you a fast energy, really fast energy. And then it will help you also from the pain, like if you have the pain in your body, like the diarrhea, it will help. And another thing is like, just avoid the cold drinks like Coca, like Sprite, just avoid that, okay? Because that will help you to decrease the oxygen level in your body, and then they will just increase the fat. Fat is not like the fat, okay? That is the another type of fat, that is the sugar type of fat. So they will decrease your oxygen level in the body, so it will help you to get more sick. And then yes, please avoid the smoke, and then please avoid the drinks in the mountain if you're not feeling good. Of course, if you're healthy, if you're doing all the things well, if you feel like really extra healthy, then no problem, even you can drink little, you can smoke also. Because Nepali guide Sherpa, you can see they drink on the mountain, they smoke on the mountain. Is like for them is like the oxygen pipe. If you're hiring the guide, your guide maybe smoke, he will smoke. uh, but it's not like a guy, it's not like guide will smoke. I'm gonna tell you, all the people like, do not smoke or do not drinks, but yes, some of them they will smoke a lot. So but by seeing them, please do not try to smoke a lot or smoke or drinks alcohol in the mountain. Is better to prevent. Okay, so that are the things that you must knew about the AMS. And another things, like before coming to Nepal, please, before coming to Everest Base Camp Trek, before doing Everest Base Camp Trek, do not forget to do a insurance. Like your insurance must cover more than $5,000, because the heli price is really expensive in the Everest Base Camp Trek. And then the insurance is must needed things before doing Everest Base Camp Trek, because you can be sick anytime, and then there is no any health post, checking post, or is not it's really hard to get the check post. Also they have the small type of check post there in Namche, in Dingboche, but yes, it's really hard. Like they don't have like the devices, they don't have the too much medication there that save you. So your insurance will help to buy a helicopter, to get a helicopter service, and then you don't need to pay too much money. So before doing Everest Base Camp Trek, I'm suggesting you to do a really nice insurance cover that covers like more than $5,000. So the fifth most common thing is cost. Of course, the budgeting is the most important things for doing any trekking or anywhere in the world, any travel. So in this video, I'm gonna tell you the cheapest way of your budgeting travel. Okay, this is gonna be the cheapest as possible. I'm doing cheapest. Maybe you can get more cheaper than that also, or maybe expensive. It's on you. People can do expensive trekking, also expensive also, but this gonna be like the really suitable, reliable pricing. As possible, I am sharing my experience. Okay, so the permits, there is two types of permits. One is the VDC permit, which one costs $20, is like the local permit they will take from you. And then another is like you need to have national park permit, and it will cost $35. You can get on the way to trekking. Okay, and then for the transportation, it depends on your group size. For car, both way, like to drop airport and then pick up from airport, it will cost $20. It will cost. And if you have the more big group, then you can take a jeep, it will cost $40. If you have the more big group, you can take a highest, it will cost $65. If you have more big group, you can take a bus, coaster, and it will take more price. As well as the flight is really expensive in this place. It's cost more or less $360. Some of the flight may be cheaper, or maybe more expensive. No, this is the maximum price I have ever seen. So $360 is the maximum price, but it can be a little cheaper also, but it depends on that time. Okay, depends on the time, depends on the situation, depends on the season. As well as if you want to take a guide, the guide will cost $25 to $30 per day, and the porter, if you want to take a porter, $25 per day. This is the same price for Nepali group also, and for foreigner also, if you want to take a guide. And the food also will cost same price for Nepali also. There is no difference, because for Nepali also they will take same money, they will have the same menu. So $22 to $25 in Nepali is like 2200 to 2500 rupees per day. And then that is include a lunch, a dinner, breakfast, and then you can get some tea in the same price. You can just, it's not like get, like you don't have to book it. Like even you go alone also, it's like the same cost you will have to pay. Or you can just save a sum of money also, like if you eat a little or like small. And then another thing is like for water. Yes, water will cost a lot. It will start from $2 from Lukla. So in Lukla it will cost $2, and for Nepali is 200 rupees. So yes, the water will be expensive in the top. In the top it will cost 300 rupees only for 1 liter of 1 liter bottle water. So it's better to take purification. I already told you. So an accommodation will cost $5. Is for Nepali also same, is for foreign also same. And yes, for a kind information, I'm gonna give you the bonus point. For guide and porter, per porter, of course they will go in another places, they will not sleep in the same hotel, because in Everest trekking they have the porter house, different places for porter. and then for guide it will not cost any money for accommodation. Okay, for guide they will give it free, but food, no, food they have to pay, guide must have to pay. But for food also guide will have some discounts. It's not like the same price, because guide will be there for earning money, and then $25 is not enough for guide to eat, sleep. If they have to pay all the things, then it's not enough money. So for guide of course is not free and not is in the discount. Okay, so guide will save some money, and the guy will earn some money also from there. Otherwise if it's not free, then the guide will cost much more expensive, because the places is expensive, because $25 per person is the food cost, accommodation cost is different. So of course you can just check it out how guide will manage. So first for guide, and is everywhere in the world, I think is everywhere in the world. If you are the guide and if you're guiding somewhere also, then of course you will get the discounts on some places free also. So it depends on you. Okay, you just think is like as a normal. Okay, just compare that with the price of the guide. Okay, why is expensive or something like that? Do not compare. Okay, some places is free, some places they have to pay, some places they have to manage a lot of things, guide have to buy a lot of things. And then even as I'm a guide, like if I did the 2 or 3 takings, I will be sick, because I cannot walk all the day, all the time, all the year. So it's like I'm guiding, because yes, of course guide will be sick also, and then they have to buy a lot of things, they have to buy a lot of shoes on the way. So the salary is like not that much, so you cannot compare with the salaries. Okay, so another thing is like accommodation is $5, and extra is in you, like if you want to drinks, the Coca-Cola, if you want to drink a beer, if you want to smoke, or if you want to buy smoke, if you want to buy Wi-Fi, if you want to buy a hot water, if you want to buy another things, is like extra food is on you. So you just can conclude your budget as I am giving the pricing, that is the common pricing. So you can just add yourself, and then you can just budget yourself if you are doing Everest base camp trekking. These are the things like 5 most common things that all the travelers or the trekkers wants to know before going to Everest base camp trekking. I think I just answered all the things. So if I still thinking that like as there's some questions for you, like what should I do, how do you start or something like that, you just can ask me. You can just comment below down to the comment box, or you just can contact me from communication social media also, like from Facebook, from Instagram, for WhatsApp. I just give my all the contact in description. Of course you can just watch the description, and then you can just contact me. And then if you are still watching this, and if you are not still subscribing my channel, then please subscribe, because one subscribe will worth a lot for me. And then just like the video, or if you don't like, then dislike the video also. Or if you have any suggestion, then you just comment me, or you just can give me the suggestion. I will admire for that. Okay guys, thank you. Namaste.